We finally got some good news coming out of Hillsborough. According to the BBC, Danny Rohl is going to be staying on as manager. He had been in discussions to leave the club, but has now decided to return. It's because hopes are growing that a takeover can be completed in the coming weeks. Well then, didn't expect this, Justin.
It's a remarkable bit of news, and I think it's one of those where Danny Rawls gone, Chansiri's on his way. All right, then fine, I'll stay. It feels like that. But this is a bit of news that Sheffield Wednesday fans needed. It feels like there's a little bit more light they can see at the end of the tunnel, which is, it's an analogy I've used with Wednesday over the past couple of weeks, and I'll probably keep using it because I think it's very true. That light's only getting brighter. A post Chansiri Sheffield Wednesday, might be on the horizon. It's a massive thing. Not out of the woods yet. There's still a lot that needs to be done. But I think Danny Rohl committing to the club, I think, is monumental. It really is.
Yeah, it is funny to me that Danny Rohl has basically said, I'm not working with that guy anymore. Either he goes or I go. Oh, he's gone, is he? Guess I'm staying then. But yeah, it's I guess a rare example of the manager winning against an owner, which you don't see very often. I think we did say at some point last season that it seemed to be very much the case. Either Danny Rohl goes or Chansiri goes. And it turns out Chansiri is the one who's apparently going, which is great, good stuff. But yeah, it's huge news for Sheffield Wednesday, and the fact that Rohl is staying does seem to indicate that a takeover is imminent. I think it's still going to be a few weeks away, but it looks like one is very much on the horizon.
There's no way Danny Rohl would commit knowing Chansiri is still around. Let's be honest.
Of course
the man tried to end his holiday early, for goodness sake. He's not going to commit, is he?
Yeah, they're not best friends, are they? Put it that way. But yeah, this is great news for Sheffield Wednesday. I do think Danny Rohl is very much in a no-lose situation because right now things are looking pretty dire for Wednesday. We don't know what their squad is going to be looking like on the first day of the season. And even if Wednesday go down, no one's going to be blaming Danny Rohl for that. But at the same time, him sticking around, he could make himself a Sheffield Wednesday legend now because he's sticking with the club when they're in really dire straits. So, yeah, huge news. Sheffield Wednesday are somehow managing to keep hold of one of the most promising young managers there is managing in England right now. And I don't know how they've managed to do it, but thank God it is happening, and we're finally getting a bit of relief from all the doom and gloom that we're currently seeing around Hillsborough, Justin.